Have you ever felt that strange silence, like something huge is about to explode, but no one quite has the courage to say it out loud? That tense atmosphere where the behind the scenes feels like it's boiling over, while everything on the surface looks calm and under control. Well, that's exactly the feeling surrounding Newcastle United right now in this transfer window. A quiet movement, barely noticeable to outsiders, but one that could turn out to be one of the boldest decisions of the Magpies season. And if you're here right now, it's because you follow this club with sharp eyes. So take this moment to subscribe to the channel. Your subscription helps us keep this space alive, delivering exclusive updates, in-depth analysis, and well-sourced reports on everything happening around Newcastle United. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because a transfer bombshell could drop at any moment. While some Premier League clubs chase only the flashy names, Newcastle are carving their own path, discreet, strategic, and focused on talents that might go under the radar. But if you've been watching this channel for a while, you already know that's when Newcastle can be most dangerous. Just when nobody expects it, the club swoops in and seals a deal that could completely change the course of the season. The latest move behind the scenes is tied to a discreet scouting mission, and here's the twist. It's not about the names already mentioned in the press over the past few days. Quite the opposite. There's a player who went unnoticed by much of the British media but caught the attention of Tyneside scouts, not just because of his towering presence, but due to his surprisingly refined technical ability in one of Europe's toughest leagues. According to sources from NUFC blog, Newcastle United recently completed a scouting mission for Amir Richardson, a 1.95 meters tall midfielder currently playing for Fiorentina in Italy. His name might sound a bit odd to some fans, especially since he hasn't featured much in Premier League conversations. But behind the scenes, the club structure has been keeping a close eye on him, and early impressions are very positive. Analysts have described Richardson as having an extraordinary athletic profile, and that's exactly why he's now firmly on the PIF radar this summer. At just 23 years old, Amir represents a rare blend of size and technique. Unlike many tall players who rely solely on physicality, the French-Moroccan combined strengths with sharp passing and control, which immediately impressed Steve Nixon's scouting team. There's growing hope behind the scenes that if this deal progresses, Newcastle may have found either a worthy successor to Bruno Guimaraes or even the perfect partner to help free him up on the pitch. And if you're the type of fan who loves being one step ahead when it comes to the club's behind-the-scenes action, now's the time to subscribe. Your subscription keeps this project going and ensures you get all the latest news with credibility, insight, and no fluff. Hit the subscribe button and come along as we track every detail of this potential surprise move for Richardson. But of course, Richardson isn't the only name in this transfer strategy. His possible arrival fits into a clear pattern. The Newcastle board has been following, betting on young talents with room to grow and the ability to deliver now. The same logic applies to the advanced talks with James Trafford, Burnley's goalkeeper and one of English football's brightest young prospects. According to Fabrizio Romano, one of the most reliable sources in the game, Newcastle are very close to sealing the deal. James Trafford, just 22 years old, was a standout last season in the Championship and played a key role in Burnley's promotion campaign. It didn't take long for his name to land on Newcastle's radar, and if all goes according to plan, he could soon be handed the number 1 shirt, pushing Nick Pope down the pecking order. It's a big shift in Eddie Howe's team structure and shows that the club's strategy goes far beyond just replacing players. The idea is to evolve with athletes ready to grow alongside the project. In addition to Richardson and Trafford, another name doing the rounds at St James Park is Anthony Elanga from Nottingham Forest. After pulling out of the Brian Bumo pursuit, who clearly favours a move to Manchester United, Newcastle turned their attention to Elanga, a young, quick, and high-upside player. The club's first bid was rejected, but sources close to the Magpies claim a new and improved offer is on its way. This level of market activity proves Newcastle mean business this season. The goal is clear: reinforce the squad with hungry, ambitious players who can contribute on the pitch and in the dressing room. And from what we've seen so far, Richardson seems to fit that profile perfectly. According to football analyst Ben Mattinson, who tracks Serie A closely, Richardson has all the tools to become one of the Premier League's breakout stars in the coming years. The scouting mission for Richardson has made it clear Newcastle's interest is serious. Internally, there's growing belief that he could be a competitive difference maker. Fiorentina haven't given any indication that they're open to selling, but PIF believe a solid offer tied to a strong sporting project could change that. After all, this would be a long-term strategic investment. And let's not forget, this type of approach has already worked for Newcastle in the recent past. Just look at Bruno Guimaraes, who arrived as a prospect and is now a pillar of the team, or Alexander Isak, who has quickly established himself as one of the most dangerous forwards in the Premier League. All signs suggest that Richardson could follow a similar path if the deal gets done. And by the way, if you've made it this far in the video, it means you genuinely care about the behind the scenes of Newcastle, which makes you part of the most passionate side of our fan base. So once again, take a moment to subscribe. Your support helps us keep delivering high-quality content with serious research and no shortcuts. Hit the button, turn on the notifications, and don't miss what's coming next. As rumors swirl across social media, inside St. James Park, the work continues with laser focus, all aimed at strengthening the squad as efficiently as possible. This transfer window still holds plenty of surprises, and this channel will be right here to track every move. The name Amir Richardson is only the beginning of what could be a very exciting list in the coming weeks. So stay tuned to the channel. At any moment, we could have a major update, a new name on the radar, an unexpected twist, or even an official announcement. With the credibility of sources like Fabrizio Romano and NUFC blog, we'll keep bringing you the very best coverage of our beloved Newcastle United.